Let's talk about your debut. Indian board sends you to Australia at the MCG for a debut. It's like, after senior KG, straight IIT entrance exam.
Yeah.
And MCG happened, and many of your Karnataka colleagues says that, boss, why does sun rise in the east? And why did Rahul play that shot? What went wrong, MCG?
Like, this will be like a proper campaign for you guys. Like, what the duck did KL do? Even I don't know. I don't have answers to what I was thinking or why I played those shots. The only reasoning I can find is that I was playing in a very new position. I was not used to. So when I open the batting, by the time the spinner comes, I would have played 10 or 12 overs of fast bowling, and I know what the wicket is like. And my approach has always been attack the spinner straight away. Don't let them settle. That is the mindset I've had as an opening batsman, which will make it easier for the guys coming behind me if I don't let the spinner settle down. So I went in there, and it's obviously there's so much nerves and so much eagerness.
Boxing Day.
Yeah, Boxing Day, and that stadium is intimidating. Like I had a horrible fielding day as well, because when I'm in the deep, my boy was trying to get my attention, but I couldn't see him. It is so far away, and the crowds, the colourful stadium, you can't pick the ball. And I hadn't played any practice games before that, and I wasn't expecting to get a chance in this Australian series. But yeah, it was all it was heartbreaking, that test match, but also I guess it made me a lot more stronger in my head, and I was like, isse bura to nothing else can happen. Now you just look up. Yeah, now it's all...
And it actually happened 1 week later. Was it 1 week later?
Yeah, 1 week later.
Cricket is a beautiful thing. You were at the dumps with that debut, and then Sydney cricket ground, and you get 100. Talk us through that 7 days.
Those 7 days before the game, honestly, was hell for me. If every time I sat alone in the room, you can't help but think about what you did. So I would sit there, feel very low about myself, and all the good traits about me, self-confidence, self-belief, all gone. I was like, do I even belong here? Maybe it was too early, and yeah, people are saying different things. So it was a hard time, but my teammates really helped me out, and that's been the best thing about this team, and why we're so successful. We're all young people. We help each other out, and everybody made sure that I didn't spend one night alone. Okay, nice. So after the test match, first night Virat took me out for dinner, and the second night Vijay took me out for dinner, and third night I was with Ashwin and Pujara and Ishant. So every night I went out. They made sure that they came, knocked my doors, get ready, let's go, and Sydney is a beautiful place, and I somehow got my head off cricket. I wasn't thinking cricket. Obviously Ravi Shastri and MS at that time were very, very supportive, and they kept saying, they just shared stories of how all of them have
gone through this.
Yeah, all of them have done something that they don't know why they did, and it is very normal for a sportsman to fail. It might happen in your first game or might happen in 5th or 6th game, but failing it happens to everybody. So that kind of eased my pain a little bit, but still I knew that going in next game will be very hard. The pressure will be very high, and I went into that stadium before the game, and I remember this very clearly, and if I speak about it, I'll still get goosebumps because it is very fresh in my memory. I cannot forget each feeling that I went through when I played the test match, and I was sitting down on the wicket, and I was just looking at the stadium, empty stadium, but a huge stadium. Just before, previous day before the game, and all I could, it was a pink test, and there was a very, very sweet thing, and I could see this board that said "can." It was a pink board saying "can," and it was all over the ground, and that kind of gave me it was just like a good vibe. I felt very good.
Message from top.
Yeah, when I went in, and I walked into the dressing room, and the first thing I saw was the board of cricketers who have gotten hundreds, the visiting team. Players who've gotten hundreds, and are just reading those names, Sachin Tendulkar, Brian Lara, Lakshman, and all these guys, and I'm like, I don't care what I'm going to do, but I want my name on that board. and not the next.
Not in the merit list, but this one for sure.
Not in the next series or not in the years to come, but this game. It's either this or this, now or never. So I went in feeling a little bit nervous, but more confident. And it was, I don't know how I got that confidence in me, but I guess everything kind of, place. Like it was meant to be, or it was something like that. It was very special for me.
And 100.
Yeah.